everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a trying new makeup video. I recently went to Ulta and purchased a few things. I filmed a shop with me / makeup haul. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I will link it down below. But I'm going to be trying out a bunch of the new products that I bought in that video. So if you guys are interested in that, keep watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So normally we would start with primer, but today we are actually going to start out with perfume. So I recently picked up a new perfume and we're going to try it out today. So I purchased the Too Faced Better Than Sex perfume. I bought this at Macy's. It might be available at other places now. I will check. I will link it down below. I will link all of the products that I'm talking about today down below in the description box in case you guys are interested in checking any of them out. But anyway, look at this packaging. I'm so obsessed. Like, this is the most beautiful perfume I've ever seen in my life, and I'm not even gonna lie, most of the reason why I bought this was because of the packaging. It's just absolutely phenomenal. So here's what it looks like. It's called Better Than Sex, which is the name of their super popular mascara, and when I bought it, it came in this box here, and it actually came with, oh my god, I just cut myself. Ow! That is insane. I won't show you guys in case you don't like blood, but I'm gonna need to go get a band-aid really quick. I will be right back. I am back with a band-aid, so we are good to go. I'm pretty sure I was looking for the notes on this perfume when that happened. I think. I don't even remember. But anyway, the side of the box here says that this perfume envelops you in an exotic rich blend of golden amber, intoxicating patchouli, and raw cedarwood, layered with an unforgettable combination of playful passion fruit, sparkling lychee, and seductive peach. It also has pink magnolia, sweet jasmine, vanilla orchid, and romantic black rose that drapes over your skin like an invitation delivered with an enticing wink. A whisper of spicy smoke lingers like the sensual aroma of a candle softly blown out, its memory wafting through the room, warmed with notes of citrus musk and wild wood that hint at the passionate desires of the lover that awaits you. A sophisticated modern love potion for women and men who are ready to make a statement in the bedroom and beyond. Wow, what a description. So let's go ahead and spray this on. This like perfume, oh, I spray that like at my face. This perfume section of the video ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would, so let's do a little, oh, I missed. Oh my god, I missed again. Okay. Hello. Okay, so we've got here and here. I'll update you guys on the scent. It's a very complex scent. I honestly do not have words to describe it when I smell it. But yeah, I guess it's like spicy and like kind of woody maybe. I don't know. I feel like this did a better description than I did, so if you're interested in this kind of fragrance, maybe check it out. Moving on to primer. So during my Ulta experience, I picked up this new primer from NYX, and this is the Plump Right Back with Electrolytes Mix Plumping Serum and Primer. Now this was $17. I didn't know it was that expensive when I bought it. I should have looked, but I was not thinking this was going to be $17. So let's go ahead and try this out. I guess all of NYX's primers are like $17. Not all of them, but like a lot of them are, which is pretty pricey for drugstore in my opinion. But if it's good, then like, you know, we'll see if it's worth it. The packaging is so cute, very summery, very neon and fun. And it says it's a plumping serum and primer. Skin instantly feels and looks plump, use alone or with foundation. So let's try this out. We're gonna pump some out. Oh, it's like a clear gel formula. I don't think it has a scent. Yeah, I don't really smell anything other than the perfume that I just sprayed, so let's go ahead and apply this. I feel like it has a little bit of a tackiness to it. It feels like, not sticky, but a little bit on like the stickier side of things. So here's what the primer looks like. I feel like it has a slight tackiness to it. Nothing to write home about though, in my opinion. My face feels kind of tight. Like when I stretch it out, it feels kind of tight. But honestly, my skin looks exactly the same as it did before I applied this. So we'll see how foundation and stuff goes on top of this, but I don't really know if I get this. So for foundation, I am going in with the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. This is my go-to favorite foundation. Since we are using a new primer, concealer, and powder, I figured we should stick to a foundation that we know and love so that we see how the new products interact with this one. But instead of using a normal sponge, we are going to be trying out this guy from NYX. This is the silicone applicator. This is part of that same collection that the primer is from. This like reminds me of the silly sponge or something that like went absolutely viral several years ago. It's neon yellow and has a lightning bolt on it. So I never ended up purchasing that silly sponge or whatever it was called. So I don't know that I've ever used anything like this. I don't recall. So let's try it out. I guess we'll put it on the non-lightning bolt side. I have one pump on here. The idea of this, I think, is that it doesn't absorb your product. So you can just like, you know, use less product over time and like save money, I guess. Oh, it says to use this with the primer. Well, I guess we'll try it with the foundation because I already put the primer on. So I'm just gonna like, do I rub? I guess I rub this. I have a damp sponge in case we need something to come through and save the day. This feels absolutely terrible. I hate rubbing this on my skin. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna call it quits there. Do you see how awful that looks? Maybe it's not meant for foundation. Maybe it's only meant for the primer, but like, why would you need a special $10 applicator just to apply primer? Like, that makes no sense to me, but it's okay. We've got our blinged brushes sponge to save the day. So here's what my skin looks like with the primer and foundation. So far it's looking good. It's nothing new or crazy. My skin has definitely looked better. I like other primers a lot more. I can't like immediately say this isn't worth it, but so far I'm not feeling very good about this primer. So next we're going to be using another NYX product. This is a new concealer. This is the Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I have this in the shade Vanilla. Hopefully this color works for me. I honestly have no idea, but the packaging is just so freaking cute. I love the little pink cap. This says that it is infused with tremella mushroom, whatever that is. I've never heard of such a thing. I think I'm just going to, oh, do I use my finger? I guess we'll pump it onto my finger. And, oh geez, that just like flew out. Oh no, I got it on my sweatshirt. Okay, I gotta take a moment to pause to try to get this concealer out of my sweatshirt. This is my new sweatshirt. It's my Overthinker sweatshirt from See The Way I See. I will have them linked down below in case you guys are interested. Alright guys, I am back in a different sweatshirt. It's still from See The Way I See though. This one says migraine brain on it. I get headaches and migraines all the time and it is very unfortunate, but I thought this sweatshirt was so freaking cute. So I put some OxyClean. I tried to use like foam shaving, what is this called? Shaving foam? Whatever. But it didn't work. I googled how to get foundation out of clothing and it said to use that, but it did not work. So I put some OxyClean on it and I'm gonna wash it. Hopefully it comes out, but I have a feeling it's not going to. So anyways, still check out See The Way I See. Literally their stuff is so cute. It's all that I wear pretty much now. So yeah, moving on. Let's try this again. I'm going to not point this at myself when I spray it out of the container. So let's see, I'm just gonna tap this under my eye, I guess, to apply it. I don't really know how this works. It's like a serum concealer. I don't think that was the move. I guess we'll just blend with a sponge. I feel like the color looks nice. It's definitely a brightening shade. It looks very hydrating. My under eye is like super shiny, so we will definitely be setting this with powder. I would set it with powder no matter what, but shiny concealer just makes me think of creasy concealer. But I will say it does look very hydrating and very thin on the skin. I feel like it didn't really add a ton of coverage, but it did brighten up and hydrate my under eye area. We will leave it at that, and now we're gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter Loose Setting Powder. I have heard good things about this powder. I have never tried it before. I just picked this up, so let me go ahead and open this, and then we will test this bad boy out. The powder feels like kind of small for some reason. It's probably not small. It just feels like it. It is 8.5 grams for reference. So I'm going to go directly in with my sponge. I have some product in the cap here, and I'm just going to start by setting my under eye area because that's usually where I crease first. And then I'll do my T-zone and then set the rest of my face with a brush. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I have an area right here where it looks like the concealer pulled up my foundation, and now my foundation is not there. So there's like pink, a big pink spot right here where my redness is showing through. So that's not great. Also that powder, oh no, it's the concealer. It's definitely the concealer that I don't like. Oh gosh. The powder like caked up around the concealer and nowhere else. Like it looks fine on just foundation, but on top of the concealer, no. My under eyes look absolutely tragic. They look yellow, and you can see exactly where that concealer was applied, but I'm putting powder like down here, and once I blend that, it doesn't cling. It just sets the foundation, but it just clung so hardcore to the concealer. Well, this is interesting. I'm gonna see if I can make it look at least halfway decent, because right now my skin looks rough. Only my under eye area does. The rest of my skin looks fine, but yeah, that concealer is not playing well with the powder at least, or the foundation actually, because it pulled up my foundation. So that never happens to me. Can you guys see how like caked up and like dry and wrinkly my under eye area looks? And like you can see the concealer here, like the line of where the concealer was applied, but you couldn't see that until I set it with powder. So that is rough. Next we've got bronzer. I'm using the True Match Lumi Bronze It from L'Oreal. I've had this in my everyday makeup drawer for like a year, and I have used it. I used it once in a video, but that's the only time that I used it, and I don't even think I liked it very much, so we're gonna try it out again today. It does have a bit of shimmer in it. Maybe I did like it. Honestly, I don't even remember, but it does have a bit of shimmer in it when you see it in the pan. I'm not really seeing shimmer on my skin, so that's a good sign. But since we were filming a trying new makeup video and I've only used this once and everybody knows how long this has been in my everyday makeup drawer, I figured it would be a good opportunity to use it on my channel. I honestly can't take myself seriously with how bad my under eye area looks. Oh my gosh. Like, am I okay? Oh my god, that looks so bad. Alright, for blush, we're going in with the L'Oreal Blush Aesthetic Palette. I don't have any blush to try out today, so we are gonna go in with Tiger Lily, which is this really pretty pinky color, and I'm just going to apply that with an F24 from Blinged Brushes. I love this blush palette so much. If you guys haven't already, you should definitely go check it out. There's so many pretty colors in here. I love the formula, and it's very affordable as well. So definitely go check out L'Oreal's Blush Aesthetic Palette. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat Micro Precision Brow Pencil and the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I'm going to do this off camera because I've done it a million times, and I'm just trying to save y'all some time. My lips are so dry right now, so I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm. This is in the flavor Watermelon Kiss. I love these so much. I'm gonna use something different in a little bit, but I need some moisture on my lips like right now. So in the meantime, that's gonna do it. It smells so good. It smells like watermelon. It's delicious. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. This is the Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. I'm only gonna use like 1 or 2 shades from here. I'm doing a really simple eye look today. We're trying something new. I'm gonna try this eyeliner. This is from Maybelline. I haven't ever tried this before. I didn't just buy it though. I've had it for a while. This is the Automatic Pencil Liner, and I want to try to do a little bit of like a brown, like smoked out wing type thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but we are going to do our best to make it work. So I'm gonna start by taking this matte shade here and just putting that in my crease a little bit. I realized my Fortnite video was playing out loud when I was talking, so I'm sorry about that. But I just want a little bit of depth in my crease, but I want the focus of the eye look to be the eyeliner. Now I'm gonna take this cream shade here. It's a satin maybe, or a matte with shimmer. I can't really tell, but I think it's like a satiny formula. And I'm going to apply this to the rest of my lid. There's a little bit of sparkle in there that's really cute, but I'm just kind of using that to set my concealer that's on my eyelids. Alright, so now we're going to try out this eyeliner. So this is a retractable one, so you don't have to sharpen it. So I'm going to start, I'm not like huge on eyeliner, so this will be interesting. I'm going to start by kind of drawing out a wing like that. And then I'm going to kind of just go back and forth. I'm not being too precise because I am going to like smudge this out. But I'm kind of just going back and forth along my lash line to give a general shape to the liner. Okay, so I have the general shape going on. Now I'm gonna take this deep brown color right here on a little smudgy brush like so. This is like an angled liner brush, and I'm gonna get a little bit on my brush and then just go right over where I placed the liner, just to fill in any gaps, and then we will take another brush and kind of smoke it out and make it look a little bit softer. Okay, so after doing that, I decided that the eyeliner just made it a lot harder. I ended up cleaning up the wings with some concealer, and they're still not even. It's kind of like driving me crazy, but this is gonna have to work for now. I pretty much just went over the entire thing with this shadow, and I used this brush at first, and then I used a little bit of a thicker angled brush. It's thicker this way, but it is smaller, like it's narrower this way. And then I took a clean little fluffy brush and just went over that like liner shaped shadow just to kind of smoke it out a little bit, soften it up, make it not as harsh. So now I'm gonna go in with mascara, and I will be right back. My camera battery is about to die. I was going to use the Charlotte Tilbury mascara, but I decided we're going to go Too Faced Better Than Sex since we're trying out the perfume as well. So here's what my makeup looks like with mascara. It's been a while since I have used the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. Like, it's probably been a couple years. And I gotta say, I feel like it looks really nice. I really like the way my lashes look. They're very long, very like separated. It gave me a little bit of volume, but I would say it was more like length and definition that I got from the mascara, but we're looking a little bit better. It's not perfect. The concealer under my eyes is still really bothering me, but I think from far away it's not quite as noticeable, which is good. Next, we're gonna go in with highlighter. I'm using this one from Dior. This is in the shade Nude Glow, and this is such a gorgeous highlighter. I love it so much. It's very expensive, but it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to put this on my cheekbones and my nose and a few other places. I'm gonna do the inner corner of my eyes as well as my brow bone, just to brighten up the makeup a little bit. For setting spray, I'm going in with this one from e.l.f. This is the Glow Dewy Mist. It has coconut and argan oil in it. It's been a while since I've tried this, so I figured now would be a good time to try. It smells really good. It smells like coconut. Hopefully it's not too dewy, but I have a feeling that it's good. I don't know. I honestly don't remember my thoughts on that. I really like the packaging of it. Alright, so I think the last thing we have left is lips, and we are going to be trying out a new lip gloss. This is from L'Oreal. I forget what this is called, but it's like a lip balm something or other. This is in the shade Celestial Blossom. This actually matches like so well with my sweatshirt, so let me take off what I already have on. It doesn't smell that great, but we will try this out. It looks really sheer. It almost looks just like a clear gloss. Honestly, I hate the way that this tastes and smells. And it's very, very sheer. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. It's pretty shiny, but I don't know. That tastes like little kid makeup or something. Oh no, I was so excited about this. Well, here we have the finished look. Overall, I think my makeup turned out okay. I'm really liking my eye makeup. That's like my favorite part about this look. But I'll run through the products that I tried out today that were like new, so I can give you my first impressions review on them. The primer is not worth it. My skin doesn't look any better than it would without this or with another primer. Honestly, it looks worse than if I used one of my other primers that I love so much, like the Juno & Co primer, or the Milani primers, or my Laura Mercier primers. Like, so many other primers look good with this foundation, and this just looks like blah. So I definitely would say this is not worth the $17, so save your money there, please. The concealer, I absolutely hated this concealer. It looks so bad on my skin. It also ruined my sweatshirt, so I have it out for this concealer. Just kidding. But yeah, no, this was not good, at least not with the ColourPop powder. I think the ColourPop powder did a fine job setting the rest of my face. Like, no complaints here. It's not like super blurring or anything. It just set my foundation in place. But yeah, this combo was absolutely terrible, and I have a feeling that it's the concealer. I will try this concealer with a different powder, but my hopes are not too high for this guy. I think this is very average. I don't think it's anything that you absolutely need to go out and buy right now. The eyeliner, honestly, I didn't like this eyeliner, and I probably didn't use it the right way. It's probably meant for like waterline or like lower lash line or something, but this was super dry and like scratchy and pokey, and I thought I bought this so that I could do this like soft wing type look. But honestly, just using brown eyeshadow made it so much easier. So just use brown eyeshadow. Don't try to do this first and then go in with brown eyeshadow. I don't think this helped at all. If anything, it just made the process longer and more difficult. The lip gloss, honestly, I'm not a big fan of. I feel like this is a very average lip gloss, and it smells and tastes not pleasant at all. So yeah, it looks really pretty. It's super shiny, and it's kind of a thicker formula. It's not sticky at all, but I don't know. This I don't think I would reach for again. We had a rough day of first impressions, you guys. These three products were no's for me. This was like not worth it for me. The ColourPop powder was just like blah. And then the little silicone sponge for me was a no-go. I could have used it incorrectly. Maybe this is just intended for the primer, but if that's the case, what is the point? Like, just use your hands. I don't know. I feel like that is a necessity that is, or it's something that is not a necessity, and it's just like an extra thing that you don't need to spend your money on. So honestly, overall, this was a pretty rough first impressions. There's nothing that I tried today that I absolutely loved. Obviously, I used things that I loved, like the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette, the highlighter, the blush palette, the Better Than Sex mascara I really liked. It's not a first impressions because I used to love this. I just haven't used it in forever. But like, that was a positive, I guess. And then the perfume, so I still smell it. It's still quite strong. I feel like it's very floral. It has a little bit of spice. I like it, but I don't love it. Like, it's not my new absolute favorite perfume. The bottle is fantastic, but I feel like the scent itself just isn't very me. I think it smells good, but I don't see myself using this every single day. I prefer more of a sweet vanilla type scent, like a sugary sweet scent. This is very floral, spicy, and I don't know. It's unique, but I don't hate it. I don't love it. I wouldn't buy this for the scent, but the packaging is phenomenal. So that's my rundown on the stuff that I bought from Ulta and a few other things. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I wanted to give a special thank you to my Diamond members. I appreciate you all so much. If you guys are interested in becoming a member, if you guys are on a desktop or laptop, you can click the join button below my videos and get more information there. Otherwise, if you're on mobile, you can try the link in my description box. It likes to work sometimes and not others, but I'm pretty sure it always works if you're on a computer. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Everything that I talked about will be linked down below. I love you all so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.